In this episode for home buyers, we talk about meet and greets, rent to owns, and first time home buying. Welcome. I am Darin of Persinger Group, and I take you inside real estate. And before we get started, if you're starting your home search online, you need to head over to persingergroup.com and check out our home search. We have every listing from every broker in the local area, updated every 15 minutes, and you can sign up to get e-alerts when there's new listings or price reductions on your favorite properties. So in this episode, not only did I want to take you inside real estate, I want to take you inside our business and share with you an example of 2 meet and greets that I did this week with home buyers. Because if you've been watching these videos for a while, or you've been on our website, you're on my email list, you've probably seen the invitation to do a meet and greet with us in one of those spots, and you might be hesitating going, am I ready yet? Am I not ready yet? I don't want to really waste their time. Because that's what one of them said that we met this week with. He's like, I'm just not sure if I don't want to waste your time yet. I'm not looking to buy until June. Whether you're looking to buy a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, or a year from now, you're not wasting our time, because the sooner we can sit down with you and help you get your ducks in the row, the smoother that transaction is going to be. So it's a time investment for us now, so that you're not scrambling, because if you're scrambling, we're scrambling at the end of it. So it really makes everything smoother the sooner we can sit down with you. And keep in mind, Catherine and I, we block these things off in our schedule. We make time for this because we live, breathe, eat, sleep, drink real estate. We love this stuff. It's why we help buyers, why we help sellers, why we invest in it ourselves. We love real estate. So if we're not sitting down with you, we're probably hanging out with a neighbor that's brought a bottle of wine over and we're talking about the local real estate market. Or we're hanging out with friends drinking beers, talking about how to get started with real estate investing. So one way or another, this is all we're going to be talking about real estate. Might as well be you. So the first meet and greet I did this week was with someone that had questions about rent to own. And maybe you've seen that term and you're looking at maybe that's a viable option because I don't have enough down payment or my credit score or whatever it is. And rent to own, lease option to purchase, first right of refusal, land contracts, all of them are basically the same thing, and yet not. And that's why it's so confusing and tough to do. And I just caution you, if you're looking at that, the current homeowner that would be the seller really is in control of that process there. And you need to make sure that you're not getting into a bad contract, a bad situation. Because more often than not, we see those types of deals never fully happen. So I caution you on those. And that's what I told this person this week also, as I sat down, got to know a specific situation, where he was coming from, what his future goals were, his money situation, what he thought his future money situation would be. I said, I don't think this is a viable option for you. The second meet and greet that we did this week was with a first-time home buyer, more traditional process. By the way, I should mention, each one of them had this book that I wrote, and so they're coming with a really strong foundation of information. And if you don't have this book from us yet, you'll find a link below somewhere on this video where you can request one of these books. And they asked, this second meet and greet that I had this week, asked really great questions, like, what do I really get for my condo association dues? Because they were seeing dues starting at $300 going up to $400, $500, $600. What do I really get for that? Is it worth it? Questions like, how do I figure out my debt to income ratio so I know what I can afford, but here's what my future plans are, and so I want to make sure that I'm not stretching my budget too far and getting in over my head. How much down payment do I need? So I'm not paying all out on PMI, private mortgage insurance. I don't want to get hit with that too hard. So I was able to sit down, one over coffee, one over beers, and just answer these questions for them and give them a little bit more insight than what you're going to find online or even in this book. So that's what I wanted to do in this episode, take you inside our business and share with you what a meet and greet is, and invite you. Let's sit down and do a meet and greet really soon and talk about your real estate plans, and I can answer any questions that you have and we'll talk about your unique situation on where you're at and what your plans are.